Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm an empath. I'm a Heyoka Wise Clown. I didn't know if I was gonna do one of these today. Well, all day long I went back and forth. And that's when I know my ego is active. The astrology, my ego. I just wanted distractions all day. I had a good day. I had a pleasant day. All my encounters were good, positive. Yeah. My headache. Yeah, yeah. The energy is high. It's cold. It's brisk. As above, so below. There's a lot of people feeling it. I don't know. I get irritable February, March. And it's not even bad here, you know? Where I moved from, they're having one of a winter, like, if I remember right, I think it was 2008 was the last winter. I remember like that. 2007? 2000. Anyways, a lot of snow. And you just get so tired of cold that your body is just like tired of trying to keep itself warm all the time. You know, it's always on high alert. For me, I could just never get warm. You know, I could never get warm. I'd work up. Bless you. Was what? Hardy pants is back there. Hardy pants. We're all just chilling. But I worked on the flight line. But I'm a big proponent on heaters and layers. Always layer. I got a lot of layers on. So actually, right now it probably no more than 50 degrees in my room, honestly. But we adapt. Anyway, I was watching the show I'm into right now. I like to keep what's going on. I get a lot of information from mainstream stuff. You know, it's mainstream. I mean, it's people are the writers that are coming up with the ideas. They're just tapped into the collective, a frequency of, you know, kind of help what people are feeling. You know, and they write TV shows, and TV shows are relatable. That's why they come back season after season, because people are willing to, you know, people watch them enough. People are willing to pay the money to produce the shows as long as people are watching. And so, one of my and I just started watching it the other day because it took me forever because I watched the original and I just don't like redos. I don't like them. It's just the perception of the same idea, and I'm tired of the same ideas. I like new ideas. So anyway, and I'm glad gave it a chance because One Day at a Time is a good show. And I love how she's in it. The original cat. I can't remember her name right now. Anyway, so I watched an episode today, and it was like daddy daughter issues, daughter sexuality issues, um, exclusion, all that. It was September 11th, all in the same episode, and I was like, and they like had George that his recording. And I got to flip him off on September 11th. Yeah, I did. It was all freaking sham, dude. Anyway, my point is I was like, man, I've healed a lot of stuff, and that's what people are finding out right now. If you've done the work, some people say they've done the work and they haven't really done the work. So now it's coming out that the work is really having to be done in a very big way, and that just sucks for a lot of people that are in the public eye because they're being just shown for who they actually are, and it's just I don't know. I'm an empath. I get embarrassed for people. So yeah, even when people get their freaking retribution for being freaking wicked and vibrational, and you know, trying to take somebody else's goodness, even though I still feel for them because I feel for them. You know, and more people are feeling empathy. They're having to. They don't have any choice. It's just how it is. Just how everybody on the planet is. And for these numbskulls that are driving, you know, you can't. There's the news articles are not doing the world any justice because there's so much money on the planet. There should not be anybody living in fucking tents. There shouldn't be. Just charity alone. There should not be. I had that conversation with the kid at the place the other day, and he's like, he works for building houses because that's all rich people do. And you know, rich people, I'm talking about just freaking people that have sucked 20, 25 years, sat at a desk behind bureaucracy and not getting things done and not being effective and not fixing problems and just creating more dissonance and paperwork and waste and fraud and good old boy paradigm bullshit, blah blah, you know, and all this stuff that you said you were doing good and you didn't. Now everything's falling apart and you're asking for more money. The cities are and want to raise more tax. No, you don't get to do that. You gotta just find people, better employees. You better start just firing a bunch of people and finding better people that are, you know, can live within their means. And that's what happened is all these people are like building all these houses just because they have so much money. They have to put their money in something, but they're not putting it into things that can actually help people. They're still putting them into self-serving things. Houses that sit empty while there's so many homeless people in the world. It is weird to me. It's just neglectful, and that's all the thing is. I love the fact that this whole storyline that I'm not even aware about, but it made me feel good to hear about, is there's a guy, he's like, you know, he's like, I started dating this girl recently and she has kids and I never thought of myself in a stepdad position. It's just not something. I'm like, yeah, I get it. It's just not a storyline you never pictured yourself in until you're in it. And then you start picturing storylines of how it could go. And he's like, yeah, and he's starting and getting excited about how he could step up and be a positive role model for these kids and teach them how to teach other people to treat them by showing them how to treat their mom good. You know what I mean? And I was just like, but you always got to remember and take the kids, you know? Yo, it's always the kids, you know? Anyway, so that was really cool that people are stepping up in that capacity. That's the thing is that there's, you know, people's storylines, their DNA, their history is chiming awake for what they're supposed to do, and that is good things. We're all just supposed to do good, generous, kind, and loving things. That's it. That's it. This dastardly stuff, just people got out of hand with greed, man. It's weird what people do in the name of greed. It just trips me out how greedy people are. And I'm talking about just like, not just like related to money, just I'm talking about, you know, the type, you know, the one that will intentionally swerve into water to douse the pedestrian. You think that's funny? That's not funny. It's mean. If you've ever been soaked and you know how far you have to go and how many other things you have to do, that's just an asshole. That's the same person that's clapping when the waiter or waitress drops a plate or somebody makes a mistake. Somebody that makes somebody already feel worse, you know? That's a fucking evil person as far as I'm concerned. Those are the people that I am wary of, because when they do that, they're the ones that are really trying to get people in their low. That's what being evil is just trying to take somebody's goodness. That's all it is. Anyone that's an asshole, yeah, I know what it is. I used to be an asshole, much worse. I still can be. I'm not don't do my daily disciplines and my practices to keep my house in order. I can be digress real easy. I just want good things in life, you know? I just want to be around good people and listen to good music and cook and eat wonderful food and listen and, you know, watch funny movies and laugh and play dominoes and cards and, you know, maybe some cribbage, yeah, and, you know, just be, you know? Because just make a world, you know, we can make any world we want. Wouldn't it be great if for once we made a world where there was no division and there were no wars? I picture that world. I picture it all the time. I picture it, maybe not in my lifetime, it won't be, but maybe long after I'm gone, what I see will be what someone else wakes up to be in their reality. Time's funny that way. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.